Good afternoon. Today we are off to buy a forever car, an evergreen car, a car that will last forever. That's right, it is a 1998 Toyota Avensis. It's purple, it's a 1.8 automatic, and it looks beautifully clean, but the best bit is it's being sold by Andy, who's local to me, and I recently bought Mrs. Geoff's 3 Series estate from him. This will be the 3rd car that I've had from Andy, and his cars are always very good. So I'm very excited to go and buy this Toyota Avensis. Why am I buying what could possibly be the most boring car that has ever featured on the channel? Because I want to show you that cars used to be built properly and they used to last forever. The Avensis, honestly, Toyotas of that age, they're virtually impossible to kill, and I want to try one. I know they're not meant to be the most engaging vehicles to drive, but my point is, if you want to save the planet, why not buy a car that you know is going to outlive you? With, you know, good quality, basic maintenance, this Toyota will last forever. So I'm going to buy it, I'm going to review it for the channel, and then we'll do something else with it after that. But I'm very much looking forward to buying this evergreen, last forever, purple Toyota Avensis. So let's go see Andy. Here's Andy.
Yeah, there we go. What's going on?
Mate? I've come to buy this beautiful Toyota.
The Toyota Avensis?
Yeah, the Avensis, yeah. I'm really excited about it. I've just told all my viewers it's going to be a car that'll last forever. Great car. You know, boring, but they'll last forever. Where is it?
It's behind us. It's white now.
Oh.
It's grown.
That's an Iveco camper van.
It is actually, yeah. It's an Iveco Daily, long wheelbase, medium roof. Yeah.
What time did you list that Toyota? Bear in mind, it's 2:30 now.
Mid-morning, let's say 10.
I think I saw it about 10 minutes after you put it online. Yeah. And it was, so I messaged you and was like, I'll have it.
It's gone.
And it's gone.
It's gone, mate. Yeah, the phone, it was red hot. So
why does everybody want to buy a cheap automatic 1998 Toyota Corolla?
Ultimately, because they know they're more reliable than any new car.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Less to go wrong, automatic, you know. They'll still be driving it in 20 years.
Yeah, and that was exactly why I wanted it, because I wanted to put it on my channel and be like, right, this is a car that will last forever. But I'm glad it's gone to a good home.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, a guy I've dealt with before. So he was desperate. He tried to chip me in, and
yeah, good.
I said, mate, find another one.
Good result. Beat Geoff to it. You're just back from Costa Rica. It was really sunny there, and you had a great time, and everything was affordable.
That's right. Yeah, it was rainy season, so sometimes it would rain, and I mean really rain for probably, you know what it's like, because you've been there for probably 48 hours non-stop, so you just sat reading a book, which ultimately I could have been doing in England, sat on my own. But
the rainy season, because I said to my wife that you'd come back early because of the weather, and we had a little Google, and the rainy season, I feel like it came a bit early for you.
I don't know, isn't it? I thought it was April to November, no?
Well, that's just like the whole year though.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But you know, crazy warm, crazy muggy, because it's like whatever, 600 miles from the equator. Yeah, it was awesome, but yeah, the prices, tourist taxes there are super high. I think I guess because they get a lot of tourists there, a lot of American tourists there. I just felt like there was definitely one price for locals and a massively high price for
like what tourists. How much was a beer and food?
Well, I like tequila, so I sort of gauge it by that. And I was staying in one place, this hostel place, quite a nice one, at Manuel Antonio National Park, and I said, oh, can I have a tequila? He said, what would you like? I said, oh, I'll have a Patron. And he served it all up, whatever, with the salt and the lime and stuff, and he said that's $14, which is £11.
It's like full-on American prices.
So and then I was looking at the prices of cheese, and I think it was like $10 for a piece of, like, you know, if you had it here it'd be like Cathedral City for £3.50 or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, mega pricey.
So the idea that we can all just escape to Costa Rica is not necessarily.
My advice is, you know, just stay in England.
The problem is, again, like, if you've got good weather in England, England's okay, and that's the thing, and it's been okay for the last little bit. You know, this weekend was lovely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm off down to Cornwall tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's easy in life, isn't it? Going to get a bit deep now, but just to find problems with everything and negatives with everything, but it's hard to beat the UK. I mean,
on a good day, right? And as I was saying, as someone that's surfed around the world, right, you cannot beat an English beach on a good day. They're honestly best beaches in the world in England. On the right day, brilliant.
Have you surfed the northeast?
A couple of times, but it's cold and brown. But like the water is cold and brown, but it's beautiful. My dad has a place up in Northumbria, and there's no one on the beaches. So I'm going to do a video about this actually, because obviously summer holidays just kicked in, kids just broken up from school. All right, where are we going all day? Flipping heck, it's expensive. So I'm going to get my wife to do the research and say, right, where can you go on holiday as a family of 4? Because everywhere is like ridiculous, and a lot of people are saying to me now, instead of going to Cornwall, they're going to the northeast because it's cheaper and more affordable. Super
friendly in the lineup as well. I can say that because yeah, surfing North Bay at Scarborough, totally dropped in on someone, apologised, and in his really friendly Scarborough accent, no problem, mate. You know, everyone's got to catch a wave. Everyone's got to have a go.
Love it.
I'm like, that's
love it. So where in Cornwall are you going?
Yeah, a lot of places. Bude, Poleseth, and then probably somewhere around Newquay, Westgate Bay.
So you do the full run of the North Coast then, basically.
Yeah, because each spot's got its own sort of charms and stuff, and nice little places for food and drink and everything. So we'll just take the vans, 3 of us, and
cool,
go nuts. Hey, I was going to say actually about the northeast for surfing in England. Of course, as you will know very full well, you tell people from all around the world that England's got surf, and they go, what? And,
yeah, they do. Yeah, they can't believe it.
So there's this a place that I rented a surfboard from in Costa Rica, Tamarindo, that you'll know, and I was telling the girl who was working in there, she was Norwegian, how good the surf was back here. You know, obviously southwest Wales, and then a lot in Scotland and a lot in the northeast. And I said, oh, I'll type in Redcar. I said, give me your phone. I'll just go on YouTube, type in Redcar. And then it came up, it automatically played on the screen in this little surf hire shop, and these guys are walking in, they're just Japanese family, and I went, what do you think of that? They said, oh yeah, it's amazing. I said, that's the northeast of England. England? Yeah. I'm like, there you go.
Yeah, people don't believe it. I think they just think we live in a cold, miserable country and we don't go outside.
It's true.
Ace, what's that, and is that for sale?
That's a Peugeot partner.
Dream car.
1.6 HDI. Yeah, it's great. You know,
I love that it's got like safari style protectors on the headlights.
I think that was part of the, what is it called? It's got a model name. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Escapade.
The Escapade.
Yeah, you know, for when you hit your kangaroos, mate.
But you can't go wrong with a car like that either.
It's brilliant.
You can use those for everything. Is that your runaround?
No, it's too cool for me, mate.
Is it? Right.
Yeah,
okay.
No. I've just got a Volkswagen Transporter. Of course I have, because, you know, I go up and down to the West Country.
Oh, you got to have a Transporter if you go up and down to the West Country.
That's it.
Brilliant. So, all right, no Toyota then?
Yeah, it's the white long wheelbase, medium roof.
We'll have a look at that, and then I'll decide if we're going to put that one on the channel. But I'm going to have a little look at it and see what's what. But now, how many messages did you get on that Toyota then? Like hundreds and hundreds?
A page full. Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
Love it. You'll be looking for another one of them then.
Yeah, I'll find one in 10 years.
yeah. I mean, yeah, low mileage, 98. It was, you know, Malvern car, come from some old biddy, driving around for it. I looked at that and just thought, oh yeah, that's a bit of me, that is.
Classic.
But I got beaten to it. Right, that's Andy. You'll see Andy again on the channel. Thank you very much for watching.
Take it easy.
Get Andy on the channel. I met Andy when I bought a Peugeot off him, and I fell in love with Andy. Do you remember I bought that Peugeot and we were chatting for hours?
That was another really random rare car, yeah. 206 SW, wasn't it?
Yeah, 1.6 petrol. Living on in Scotland with the guy that I gave it to. Yeah, still got it.
Spot on, mate.
All good. Right, let's have a look at this Toyota. I had a look around the camper van, but I don't think it's for me. It's a little bit too homemade, and it's kind of ugly, but it's kind of cool. And there's a part of me that's looking at it thinking it's got potential. I could do this with it, I could do that with it, or I could try and flip it for a little bit of profit. But there's another nagging part of me that's going to say, if you turn up at home with a long wheelbase Iveco homemade camper van, you're going to get divorced. As much as like the idea of having a camper van is fantastic, when I say to Mrs. Geoff, I've bought a camper van, she's picturing a white over yellow split screen with a pop top and everything beautifully presented, not a slightly homemade ex-builder's van with 260,000 miles on the clock. So, did we buy a car today? No. Did we buy a camper van today? No. Is there a dinosaur over there? Yes. So let's finish with that.